Do women 30 plus know men's games? Or are they just bitter?
Yes, as a strong-willed modern woman, I don't need a man.
Meaning, do they become more aware, after their brain develops after 25, as they say? Or do they just become bitter because, for some of them, their best days are behind them?
Do you know what? I am 34, I am single, I am childless, and I just moved flat all by myself.
Nice.
I rented a car, I packed up my stuff, I packed up the car, I went to the new place, I unpacked it, I went back to my old place, I did a second round, and I did it all by myself without the help of a man.
Very independent. Wow, the power radiating from this woman. Good God, I'm blind. Seriously, did it all by herself. Big girls doing it for themselves. Nice, interesting, cute. Isn't it? Did it all without a man. 34-year-old woman. So what's the problem? She does seem a bit bitter, obviously, She's making this video with jest, bit of satire.
I'm not sad.
But why bitter?
And you know what, ladies? I got something to tell you. It was fucking shit.
Oh.
It was fucking shit. It was really, really, really hard. It was exhausting. Get back on Hinge. Honestly, it's not worth it.
Really? 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 You're sending all these women back to Hinge. Some of them just escaped. Some of them got D down in panic, boom, abandoned and ghosted, and some just escaped from the crap that they found on there. But you're sending them back. But isn't it easy to do it all by yourself? Isn't it?
I've really enjoyed my early 20s so far, but I'm really looking forward to my late 20s, where I run into the woods and rip all my clothes off and get dirt all over me and run on all fours and draw on the cave walls.
Okay, the feral girly thingy, women becoming feral nowadays. And this is a young woman who says the closer she gets to 30, she will become more feral. Now, in some cases, a lot of cases, women do become more feral when they get older. But it's because now they're aware of the games men play. They know too well the tricks, the manipulations, the tactics. Yeah, that we play on them. So now they're reinforced women. Yeah, just hard, bitter, and tough, chewy women.
Coffee tastes like shit.
Yeah, seriously, nobody wants that. Yeah, nobody wants that. But you can say it's a bit of both. Some women have become more aware, their frontal cortex develops, whatever. But also, a lot of women do lose a lot of power they had when they were younger. So yes, some women do become bitter.
Men use.
You're not that hot chick anymore. You're just a regular woman now. Yeah, just a regular woman.
And draw on the cave wall.
What's your biggest ick in a guy?
Like when they... No, okay.
Say it, say
no,
it.
No,
Run it.
that was so mean. I was gonna say if they're like really nice, it's such an ick.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. Get your goddamn...
This is becoming like an actual issue though, because the boys, I can't even call them men, the boys are getting so bitter towards us women because we're like, we don't want you. We want the masculine men.
Where are all the old school traditional masculine men? Just come across avoidant, feminine mommy's boys. I'd rather stay single and do it all myself.
Oh God.
As a lot of women are learning to do it all by themselves. Are they happy?
Nope.
No, not all of them. A lot of them aren't. They pretend though. They're good at pretending. But is it really because there is a lack of masculinity in men nowadays? Yes, to a degree, some men are less masculine than a past period. But also, a lot of women are more masculine themselves than before. A lot of women are less feminine than you could say a past time, days gone, whatever. So yes, there's an imbalance. But it's not just because of men. A lot of women do become harder and tougher, especially as they get older. They learn more, yeah, whatever, they learn more, but a lot of them do just become bitter in growing older. All of that isn't men's faults. We have to admit that some women they get more bitter with age and start to taste funny.
We just want men. And the boys are getting like so bitter towards us because we're actually wanting to stay single than be with them.
Crazy girl.
That's a big problem for these boys. Like how... You want to be with a woman and you want her to be, like loving and admire you and respect you and appreciate you, but give her something to admire, respect and appreciate.
Damn.
Wow. Damn. Wow. So like many women, she's saying, and using her words as an example, a lot of women say men aren't masculine enough anymore. How can we be feminine, gentle, caring women when the masculine protector, provider men no longer exist? What as women are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? Scream into the void as women? Because masculine men no longer exist. To a degree, yeah. Okay, to a degree. However, women seem to forget that they can do things that turn men off as well. Like, women don't like feminine men. Understood, acknowledged. A lot of men don't like masculine women, which a lot of women are becoming nowadays. Listening to too much Steve Harvey.
That is bullshit.
And he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about anyway.
I used to like to stay in the house all the time. And I was like, Crystal, you're never gonna find a man if you don't leave the house. But y'all, even just getting ready, putting the makeup on, doing your hair, finding an outfit, just going to shop for an outfit because you feel like I don't have nothing to wear. And then you get out there and nobody approaches you. What am I doing?
Nothing! Yes, and you know what this also reminds me of? At the beginning of the pandemic, when everyone realized they were going to be on lockdown, suddenly the most ardent commitment phobes were like desperate for commitment.
Good point. Very good point. Admittedly, very good point. I saw a lot of people that just hooked up because of the pandemic, and yeah, a few COVID babies, as they were called, were made. A few COVID babies. Like, my God, a lot of people just lost it, didn't they? It's so crazy. The closer you get to 30, so many guys I went to school with are in desperation mode. Interesting point. I don't even know why it's funny. It's sort of reverse, isn't it? Usually this point is made towards women. How a lot of us as men see women, reaching the wall. Perfect. Getting closer to 30 or 40 in some cases. And they become more desperate. Now they want to settle down. Now they're not the hot girl baddie anymore. Now they need some structure, not just, a quick fuckboy to come and tap their spinal cord every now and again. Give them that spinal tap. No. They need foundation now. Like the book, they need structure for the future. Yeah? So it is weird hearing it from a different perspective. And let's be honest, yes, there are men who get older and they become scared. They're like, oh my God, I don't want to die alone. I don't want to die like one of these single women with cats. No, I'm going to find a woman. So yeah, some men do become desperate as they get older because let's be honest, some men do waste their youth. Some men as well do waste their youth, even though it's different from women. Yeah, some men do run through a lot of women and burn out their options and burn bridges and end up with a burnt knob, and they just want to settle down now and find a decent woman where they can just be with one woman. It's a real thing. However, what sorts of men are these men? What sorts of men are they? Because even though some men do want something more stable as they get older, some men in getting older are very capable men themselves and they don't need anyone. They may still want to have fun, but they don't need anyone. So the men that need, where it goes beyond a want, it goes beyond just a desire. You want to have a woman in your life. It's understandable. That's normal. No, it becomes a need. Yeah? Some of those men, a lot of those men are going to be mommy's boys. A lot of those men, they probably have no idea how to take care of themselves. So a lot of those men, they do need a woman to cling on to and hold on to for dear life because they probably never built one themselves.
And if I am being empathetic, which I should be, that is of course because as human beings, we need other human beings next to us to survive and thrive. But if I'm also being a bit cynical, that could have also been about slotting someone in for a whole bunch of labor as well as companionship. And listen, honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with someone paying attention to their timing, as long as they also really, really like the person they're with and are able to respect that person and do the work that is required, especially in a straight relationship, of becoming a better person.
Indeed, I agree. However, she's being nice, but she's shaming men, isn't she? I mean, she's shaming a lot of men. Me personally, I think a man should always have structure in himself before expecting a woman to give him structure. But that's me. But I mean, come on, she's shaming men, isn't she? All men aren't self-capable. Some men do need a mommy girlfriend, girlfriend that's like a mommy as well. I'm not even saying that's good.
That's fucking ridiculous.
I'm not even saying that's good, to be honest. Like, that's not my flow. Don't agree with that. But some do grow up differently. I was taught to never rely on a woman for your survival.
To this day!
So a woman is not my survival. But a lot of men, for them, yeah, a woman is their survival. So I mean, you are shaming men, aren't you? Aren't you?
For men, that's going to mean a lot of confronting really hard truths. A lot of men do expect a maid and a mother and a nanny and a babysitter in a woman. That's labor exploitation. But if they care enough and they open their heart enough, they can do the emotional labor to become a better person and an equal partner.
Look, as human beings, yes, we do need each other. Men do need women, women do need men. However, in modern times, there are more than enough reasons you don't want to end up with an aging, bitter person.
Sad.
Have a nice day.